And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes. Definitely not the first my team or YouTuber to talk about the Season 8 launch. Probably, realistically, one of the last. As you can see, Shaq is here, dropping his nuts on your face for seemingly no reason, while looking like he's really enjoying that. Season 8 launch courtside report. Now, you can read this on your own by going to NBA 2K's website and clicking the courtside report, so you don't have to just take it from me. I know, secret sauce, it is what it is. Estimated read time, 8 minutes, 3 seconds. I know I can read it faster, but I'm going to try to read it slower. Shaquille O'Neal shattered backboards and expectations on his way to becoming an all-time great. Now it's your turn to chase perfection and glory in Season 8. Okay. As you can see, we got this little Shaq thing right here. We got old Dusty Shaq right here. They're conveniently leaving out about 5 or 6 different Shaqs from this photo. I don't see Cleveland Cavaliers Shaq, Celtics Shaq, Phoenix Suns Shaq. You guys just going to leave all the different variations of Shaq off of this picture? That's rude. Come on, man. For 20 years on the court, Shaquille O'Neal embodied greatness. Thought it was about to say harassing, harnessing and unleashing a rare combination of raw athleticism and finesse. Okay, no offense, I watched Shaq play for a long period of time, and in no way, shape, or form, at least at the bare minimum during his Laker years, would I consider what he was doing finesse. It was kind of pure power, but whatever. To dominate on the hardwood from coast to coast. The 1992 number 1 overall pick. I don't want to read all this. Achieving greatness is a reward in and of itself. But we're delivering a treasure trove of content for you to flaunt around the city and Concha Del Mar as well. And my team. Now, I will go over the My Career updates in case you care a little bit. You know, all year you've climbed your way from the base of My Career mountain to its highest peaks. I swear, dude, I can read. I could write these. I could do it better. Overcoming a series of physical hurdles and technical challenges to stake your claim in NBA 2K22 and rule the competition. It's not exactly what most people did, but okay. All right. Few things are as fulfilling as the taste of victory. Okay, whatever. Here we go. When you hoist the Lario, make sure your outfit is complete with Season 8's gold goggles, gold basketball jersey, gold shorts, gold arm sleeve, gold hat, gold tee, and gold suit for a complimentary look. All gold everything. Trinidad James. There are several ways to traverse around the city in Concha Del Mar. Go-kart, yeah. By reaching level 30, you'll receive an all-new slime skin for your zippy ride. I don't know what that means. I truly have no idea. And then you get Dash 2K1 shoes. So, people are freaking out about these Dash shoes. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I don't think 2K is going to allow you to use them in-game, but then again, I don't know. Let's talk about my team now. That's what really matters. That's what we're really here for. This is the meat and potatoes. Endgame has officially arrived in my team. It has. At the end of last season, my team cards rose to a new level with the likes of Magic Johnson, Scotty Barnes, and Wilt Chamberlain. And one of our NBA 2K22 cover athletes, Dirk, all receiving these uber powerful cards. Uber. If you missed the announcement, these endgame cards are cut above, blah, blah, blah. We all know what endgame cards are. 3 more are being added as rewards in Season 8. And this is not counting the ones that are going to come in packs, because if we know anything about 2K, once they unveil a new card, those new cards come out in every single pack. So we're going to get to the point this year where we're going to receive a pack where the easiest cards to pull are going to be invincible cards. That's for sure going to happen sooner than we'd like to think. The first endgame card we need to talk about is level 40 reward, Nikola Jokic. Now, people are saying that he's not going to be a good card by the way he plays point guard and center. I completely disagree with that sentiment. I mean, yes, on next gen, his player build is going to make it difficult to play point guard, but I mean, he's also going to have 99 speed and stuff. But I mean, it's going to be hard for him to get over screens, but he's going to be able to contest the whole floor. He's going to be really good. Knowing 2K, I mean, the fact that they're giving Nikola Jokic for free indicates to me at least that we're getting another ridiculous point guard option, right? They're not going to give us an almost 7-foot tall point guard and then not provide one that's better in packs for us to spend our hard-earned money on. That's not how 2K operates. So we are for sure getting something really stupid, if not outright a bunch of stupid cards. Probably in an out-of-position pack, I would assume, that we're going to get something ridiculous like endgame Giannis point guard or something. That would be my assumption. Somebody huge, basically. Because, I mean, it makes sense. It's 2K's wheelhouse, you know what I mean? This summer, test your best lineup in the new best of tier in domination. Whew. 33 games against the best releases in NBA 2K22's My Team. Face the legendary NBA 75 cards, not bad. Get through the matchup nightmare of the out-of-position team. Honestly, that team's not going to be too bad either. Like, you're just going to have to abuse the center position. Take on reward cards from the entire year and face lineups of invincible and endgame players. That's going to be tough. Finishing this challenge will earn you a special endgame James Harden card, which, like, that's cool. I mean, whatever. That's a big name to lock behind a domination, so I think that's a pretty good thing for like an all-time grind, you know? Finally, clutch time. My team's newest mode continues to deliver exciting moments. Okay. Complete the 10 win tiers in Season 8 to reach the third endgame reward card, Chris Webber. Endgame Chris Webber is cool. I'm going to go through a couple of these cards and just kind of speculate. My thing is they're probably going to give Chris Webber set shot 25 or base 3, I think would be my assumption. Probably not Lucas base or Ronnie base. We could be completely off, but it remains to be seen what they're going to do. Plus, look for 2 more 99 overall cards on your way to the 100 win mark. Dark Matter Jalen Rose, that's pretty cool. At the 50 win mark, that's actually very attainable too. He probably won't be all that good, but I mean, at the same time, it's an attainable card that you can get. It's still going to be a pain in the ass, but depending how good Chris Webber is, it's going to be a sweat fest in there. Invincible Mark Eaton on the clutch time wheel. No, dude. Oh, man. Sometimes do you ever feel that 2K is just specifically like they want to specifically spite you and you alone? Because that's how I feel right now. Why would you put Invincible Mark Eaton? Look, there's nobody in the content creation sphere that has been calling for Mark Eaton or any Jazz center as hard as I have. I mean, yes, I've been more focusing on Greg Coaster Ostertag, yes, obviously, but Mark Eaton would be a close second. And to lock him behind the clutch time wheel is absolute slap in the face. I hate that so much. Now, that being said, Mark Eaton's probably fire, like he is. I'll go to 2KDB after this and kind of look at Mark Eaton, but like, they just had to put him on the clutch time wheel. Can we at least get him through beyond level 40? Is there going to be a way for me to get Mark Eaton without just playing an absurd amount of clutch time? I have been playing clutch time all year. I have like not an insane amount of wins, but I think 300 something wins, and I've never gotten any of the rewards. None of them. Not Michael Redd, not Reggie Lewis, not Sean Kemp, not forgot who last year, Gilbert Arenas. I have gotten none of these cards. I just want Mark Eaton, dude. Is that so much to ask? I guess. Yes, even with endgame here, the invincible cards are not to be ignored. To start your Season 8 journey to level 40, head over to the season menu to pick up level 1 reward, Dark Matter Invincible Isaiah Thomas. That's cool. At least we know we're not getting him in the last release this time. Like, we know that for a fact. Don't worry, Chris Paul and Stockton still up for grabs, but at least right now we're not getting him. One of the top leaders to ever play in the NBA. Joining Zeke, the following players will also receive invincible reward cards in Season 8. Unlimited Galaxy Opal Grant Hill. Okay, Invincible Grant Hill would be cool. That's going to be a fun card. I feel like, just like Michael Finley, the unlimited rewards, I just don't think they really inspire too many people to play them. I think more people will be playing Clutch Time to get Chris Webber because it's an endgame card, you know what I mean? Then people will be playing to get Grant Hill, but we'll see. We'll see when they drop the SIGs on Friday to see how good they are. Triple Threat Online, Pete Maravich. That's dope. That's super dope. He's going to be a top Sweat Lord point guard, guaranteed. If he ever drops, we'll see. 2,000 Triple Threat wins, Invincible Dominique Wilkins. That sucks because Dominique seems like a really fun card, but that's like so many wins. I think I'm only on like, I don't even think I'm at 1,000 yet. And I've been playing hard all year, but I guess not that. In the beginning of the game's lifespan, I really didn't play that much Triple Threat offline, and I regret that. I mean, it's not like Dominique Wilkins would be the best card in the game, but it would be cool to have him. Triple Threat Vault, Invincible Elgin Baylor. That's pretty cool. Elgin's good. Season Ascension, Invincible Daryl Dawkins. Dude, Chocolate Thunder. Are you serious? First off, upper echelon of NBA nicknames, okay? There's not very many better NBA nicknames. AK-47 is number one, and it's clearly that's the best nickname of all time. Followed very closely by Chocolate Thunder and White Chocolate, two chocolates of different consistencies and color. I feel like Chocolate Thunder is really tight. That's such a sick-ass name, dude. He was probably so hyped on that nickname. Did he give himself that nickname, or did someone give him that nickname? Because that's a dope nickname. It has some problematic racial undertones, certainly, but really tight nickname. Dark Matter Token Reward Market Invincible Julius Irving. That's awesome. For a token reward, that's cool. I guarantee it'll probably be like 1,500 or 2,000 tokens, but he'll be worth it. I just don't think I'm going to grab him, to be completely honest. Just because I like Rudy a lot. I really, really enjoy Gerald Wallace. And Bobby Jones is my boy, so I just don't know if I have space for him. But T-Mac's obviously not going anywhere. As we enter the summer months, My Team Draft will see another major update for a featured pack at the launch of Season 8. Starting Friday, all new drafts will receive 3 Dark Matter cards from the featured pack to lead your lineups. So what it sounds like... Oh, and Invincible Jerry West is for draft. Sorry, I didn't even notice that. I mean, whatever. It's kind of like not a good draft reward, but I like playing draft just for funsies, so anything to keep the Sweat Lords off of it, it's cool. How I'm reading this, because the wording is kind of weird on it, is like I'm reading it as no matter what, your 3 cards that you get from the sets are going to be 3 Dark Matter cards. I don't know how accurate that is, but you know, we'll test that out on Friday when we get draft, and we start with a draft ticket, so it's cool. A decade of My Team. Wow, it's been 10 years. That's crazy. Yeah, it has. I remember playing the very first one. That's wild. One more thing, this is a special summer for us as we conclude 10 memorable years of My Team. Since the mode's debut, there have been many iconic NBA player cards, so in Season 8's pack market, we will be focusing on some of the players who have made the biggest impact on the My Team community through the years, okay? To tip this off, we are highlighting the legendary duo of Kobe and Shaq. Starting on Friday, over a dozen Dark Matter versions of Kobe and Shaq will be made available, from endgame and new Invincible cards to special insert versions of community favorite releases. So, I am not exactly sure what this means, right? Plus, we're introducing a new theme, My Team Anniversary, right? Okay, so there's going to be My Team Anniversary versions. Okay. So I'm wondering what this means, because it says NBA 75 cards and more. So I would expect these packs to have like a bunch of different Dark Matter versions of Kobe and Shaq. Right? And I would expect also their previous iterations to be in the packs too, knowing 2K. Like, you'll see the pack and there'll be all the versions of Kobe and Shaq that we've gotten all year, right? That would be unfortunate. I would hate that, but it's something that I could easily see 2K doing, being that we saw them do the same thing with the NBA 75 packs. You know, all the previous iterations of players from the NBA 75 were in there, so we could see that. Over a dozen Dark Matter versions of Kobe and Shaq is very interesting. I mean, obviously there's going to be endgame versions, there's going to be Invincible versions. There's going to be, which, are they making new Invincible versions, or are they just the regular Invincible versions? Like, I don't know if we're getting a bunch of them through their career. And then when they say community favorite releases, like, I don't know if we're going to see like a retro 2K situation. I don't know what this means at all, and it's going to be interesting to see. I don't know. And are there going to be other cards than just Kobe and Shaq in these sets? Hard to say. Really, truly hard to say. And then we have the My Team Anniversary theme, which is interesting. Like, I can't speak too much on the Kobe and Shaq stuff because I truly have no idea what they're going to do. My thoughts would be they're going to have packs are only going to be Kobe and Shaq, and there's going to be every version of those two guys that they've released all year, and then like a bunch of new versions that are pack fodder, and then like 2 really good ones. That's my guess. The 20 My Team Anniversary cards being released this season will find their way into 2 new collections. Now, they said 20, which would make sense actually, because if they're releasing 2 per pack, we probably get Friday and Tuesday packs of the same thing, because that would release Friday and Tuesday 2, be 4 per week, 5 weeks, 20. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, so 10 Eastern Conference, 10 Western. Complete these special collections for an endgame option pack featuring player cards released in Season 8. So I'm guessing this would mean if you complete these, you get to choose one of the cards, one of the endgame cards that was released in Season 8, which is cool. So but it's still going to cost an astronomical amount of MT. It might legitimately be cheaper just to buy the end game cards, like come the end of the season. We'll have to see how this is going to shake out, truly. Damn, I looked like Michael J. Fox there for a second. I'm sorry. Damn, that was fucked up. I'm sorry. We also got some new music. Do you really care all that much? I know that I'm absolutely washed and just super old because I cannot tell you who any of these people are. I have no idea who any of these people are. Not one person. And that's how I know that I'm straight washed. Okay. The W Online gets a bunch of stuff too. You get some VC for playing it, some W gear. You know, it is what it is. Let's go to 2KDB real quick because I want to take a look at my boy here. Real quick, Mark Eaton. We haven't got a Mark Eaton card since the beginning of the year. Heinous. Jump shot 25. Bones Highland has that card, and it's actually a really good jump shot. Okay, Mark Eaton, depending on the dribble stakes, could be an absolute menace. 7'4" with a 7'7" wingspan. He's an invincible card. He's going to be able to shoot threes, right? If he can dribble even a little bit, we're looking at a potential top 5 center right here. That's why I wanted to cover this card. So keep your eyes on Mark Eaton. Peace.